Hello everyone. So today's video I will show you the easiest way on how to propagate snake plants. So these snake plants started with a single rhizome or cutting, but now it multiplies. They look too crowded and no more space to grow for new babies, so it's about time to propagate. Let me pull the entire plants out so I can remove all the soil and replace it to a new potting mix later. So this is how it looks like. There's so many roots, and as you can see, there is not much soil left. It's all roots. So first thing we should do is to remove all the old soil just like this. So it is very important to use a loose soil in the first place so it's not hard to remove or change the soil. There's been a lot of rain recently, so it's all soaked and wet. So this is also one way of checking the roots. So I rinse all the soil with clean water. This process will make sure that your snake plant won't suffer from root rot. But if your soil is nice and dry, then your plant is safe. This is the mother plant and these are the new babies. And they all looked beautiful and healthy. As you can see, the rhizome also expanded as well and followed the shape of the pot. If they have a bigger container, the more it will expand and grow more babies. Now let's separate them so I can show you how I propagate my snake plants. With the help of my knife, or you can use cutter, we will divide the rhizomes where each babies are, just like this. Make sure there is a rhizome attached to it for possible rapid propagations or new babies. Let's proceed to the next one. This is the mother plant. This one produced multiple rhizomes, but initially this started with just a small one. As you can see, it's grown bigger. And let's all separate them just like this. Make sure all of them are still attached to the rhizome. It's okay to cut them if you wish, but it will take forever to produce offspring. Unlike if they already have the rhizome, then it will multiply faster. So these are the 3 babies that grow at the same time. I will put them on a glass bowl vase later, but the cuttings are still fresh, so I will wait for them to dry out first. And as for my mother plant, I will put it back from her original pot for more propagation. I will take this leaf that doesn't look good and include it to our leaf propagation later. And this one too, these only have 2 leaves. That doesn't look nice. So I might as well use them for my leaf propagation. See, this one looks like ripped. But I will use the rhizome for a new growth. It's a lot faster than leaf propagations. So I will plant this one too. This is a nice rhizome and looks healthy. So again, this is the mother plant that will go back from the old pot, but need to wait till the fresh cuts to dry and callus. Same as with our leaves, so I will wait for at least for a couple of days. And after 2 days, our cuttings are ready. You can see that they're all dried and they callus. Now we can say that they are more safe not to get root rot. Newly cut can get infected that can cause root rot or damage your plants. It is better on the safe side. Even our leaves are dried too. They're all ready now. I will put together my 3 cute babies on my glass bowl vase, but you can also plant them separately on a little pot using soil if you want. I have here this glass bowl and some oval crystals in it. Snake plants are also water plants and indoor plants, and today I will use the water for this set and place them inside or indoor for my center table. I will add more of this crystal to hold the snake plant still, and so they won't be wobbly. Either use pebbles or rocks, whatever you have available to use. These snake plant size are also perfect for my bowl. Look at this, guys, I love it. Hope you like it too. Please comment down below what do you think about this, and of course your opinion matters. Now let's do our leaf propagations. I will cut the big one into two, but you can also cut all three of them to have more chance to grow more babies. Now our leaves are ready, nice and healthy. And I will use this glass vase for them that has water ready. I didn't fill it with water. We don't need to soak the entire leaf, just enough on the bottom for them to root. And I will use a couple of rubber bands just to hold the leaves in place, just like this. Now we can place them in between the two rubber bands, standing upright. And make sure that you change the water when needed or as the water becomes cloudy or green algae are showing. Snake plants leaf propagation is the slowest way of propagating snake plants. It takes months to see some development or progress, and it will test your patience, but is rewarding afterwards. And this is how it looks like, and I will place it somewhere that doesn't have too much sunlight and doesn't have a warm temperature. This can cause algae to build up in your plants. And lastly, our mother plants to be back from her original home. This will definitely produce more babies again. As you can see, it has multiple rhizomes. All the cut part will produce babies. And I will use a new fresh potting mix that will have a lot of nutrients for her. And this way, it will expand again and live more healthier and not as crowded just like before. Let's put more soil. Now she's pretty again. And I almost forgot this little rhizome. This one is perfect for her now. Get new soil too and place it horizontally like this. This is the best way for rhizome to produce more babies. You don't need to use a bigger pot for a small rhizome that doesn't have a lot of roots yet. That way, when you water it, it won't be soaked too much. If you use a bigger pot with lots of soil, there's no roots to absorb the water. Your rhizome will end up being mushy. So we are done with our snake plant propagations. So I have the rhizomes, the leaf propagations, and also separation or root rhizomes divisions. And if it's your first time to do this, it is best to experiment and put some dates so you can see the progress and the difference of your propagations from before and after a certain period of time. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great one.